Hi 3-1 and 3-2. Welcome to the self-check answers for GSS mid-year exam 2018. Last week you attempted to do the paper 1 editing and paper 2 section A. So let's begin. Paper 1 editing. In the exams, this editing section requires you to identify all 10 errors. So before I begin an editing task, I would read through the entire passage first. I do this for two things: to find out the subject matter of the text and to also have a general feel of the tenses of the passage, whether it's present tense, it's past tense, or present continuous. Alright, let's begin. Long ago, people know very little about the world. The phrase long ago tells me that we are indeed talking about an event that has happened before, which makes the word walks an error. We have to change it from walks to walked. Next, he would finally reach the edge of the world or fall off. Here we spot the second error. The word or suggests a choice, but over here we are talking about a consequence. So we have to change the conjunction here from or to end. Today we know that the earth is not a rectangle block. Here we spot the very obvious third error. Rectangle is a noun, but we want to describe the shape of the block. Hence we have to change the word form from a noun to an adjective, which is rectangular. We owe this knowledge to the explorers who made long voyage. We spot our fourth error. The sentence is referring to the many explorers who have gone on too many journeys. Hence the verb has to agree with the subject. So we have to make voyages, voyage, plural. They kept accurately records. Now we spot our fifth error. Accurately is an adverb which modifies verbs and adjectives, not nouns like records. Hence, we have to change the word form to accurate, which is an adjective, and adjectives modify nouns. Kept accurate records of the oceans they crossed and the strange lands they visit. This error is fairly obvious. We are talking about explorers in the past, so the correct answer should be visited. In this way, they ended a belief of a flat world. Now, this is where we spot the seventh error. Back then, it was a common belief that the world was flat, so we are talking about a commonly held belief, a specific one. Hence, we have to change the article from a to the. The spirit for exploration has not come to an end. The use of the preposition for in this case is wrong because it denotes causation. And let's look at the context. We are not talking about someone sacrificing his life for space exploration. In this sense, we are talking about possession, the spirit of belonging to or related to exploration. So the preposition we must choose is of. The desire for adventure, the urge to set foot on a wild shore, and curiosity about far-flung places is still alive. Hence, we must change the word is to are because we are talking about more than one activity. Hence, the verb must agree with the subjects at hand. Lastly, Besides, not all places on Earth have fully explore. Here we have to change the word explore to explored, as it is a perfect present tense. We are describing unfinished actions here. All right, okay. Hopefully you got all correct. Okay, if not, there's always room for improvement. All right, now let's go and proceed to the next task, our visual text for paper 2. Now I believe, okay, this is the visual text that you are looking at right now. Now, normally when we are presented with a visual text, okay, we have to analyze it first. Just like your comprehension passages, your section B and section C, your narrative and expository writing, we have to annotate and analyze the visual text in front of us, because it is still a text. It's a multimodal text, but it is still a text. Okay, so what do we use? Okay, this is from the new syllabus. What we use is this, the text analysis framework. It's quite comprehensive. Don't get too stressed about everything else on this page. Let's just focus on this section right here. Let me see if I can just zoom in a highlighter. Yeah, let's just focus here and focus here. All right, and focus on the center here. At the heart of analysis for visual text is PACC. What is the purpose of the text? Who is the audience? What context and what culture are we looking at? What situation are we looking at here? So that's very crucial when you're analyzing the visual text over here, right? So, but with our analysis, we can also look at how the author of the text, all right, arrange the text, the information that they want to relay to the audience. Like, as you can see here, okay, from the visual text, we see that the words are in bold, in red. We have an image of man, okay, supporting another man, and we see more information below here, and then we realize that this text is actually about gambling. So what can we assume about the text? That this man is probably helping this other man through his gambling addiction. Okay, as you can see the text below here, the support of family and friends can make a big difference. So this can also mean that this guy is a family member or a close friend. And then we see here, okay, a hotline, okay, for gamblers in case you need help. Right, so we are actually analyzing the text already. Okay, so we know the purpose of the text is to reach out, okay, to people who are addicted to gambling, is to let people know that support, that's why it's in red, that's why the support is very crucial, that we can protect each other from problem gambling. The support from family members and friends is very crucial. All right, so that's a very short, a very brief analysis, but have a look through, okay, through this TAF and explore this tool. You can explore this tool in your comprehension passages, basically any text that you encounter. All right, and I'm sure your teachers will go through this as well. Okay, so let's go through the answers. For number 1, who is the target audience of the poster? Okay, we already spoke about the purpose, audience, context, and culture, so this question shouldn't be too hard. All right, so we look at the target audience. Okay, so who do you think the target audience is? Is it the family members? All right, is it society at large? No. Okay. Family members of gamblers with gambling problems, people who have problem with gambling, people who can't control gambling habits, basically people who are impacted by problem gambling. Now, we do not accept answers who just merely say gamblers, because gamblers might not have a problem with gambling. Maybe they can control themselves. All right, that's why we do not accept gamblers. We want a more specific answer, and that is family members and people who have problem with gambling. All right, so this is where I stress to you to be more specific in your answers. Next one. How is the picture of the two men in the poster effective in supporting the main message of this poster? All right, so there are two aspects here that we want to focus on. Let me just change to my highlighter here. Is the two men in the poster and also the main message. So when you answer, this is how it should look like. Firstly, you describe the picture. And how does it look like? The picture shows two men with one holding the shoulder of the other, showing care. Explain the picture, describe the picture. How does it support the main message? It is consistent with the message that family and friends can help or protect each other from problem gambling. So do you see the link over here? That's how you get 2 marks. 1 mark for describing the picture, and the other mark is to show that you support the main message. All right, I hope this is clear. So this is the format that, at which how you answer this. Okay. There are many things that can help people control or stop gambling. Which of the following are the 2 ways mentioned in the poster that one can do in order to control or stop gambling? 2 ways. Alright, now let's look at the first option, speaking to Arabic interpreters. I don't think this has, in a way, any impact to help stop problem gambling. Second one, working at Center for Culture, Ethnicity and Health. Not necessarily. You working there does not really help control people from having a problem with gambling. Caring for family and friends? Yes. Calling the hotline? Yes, definitely, because you're asking for help. Canceling membership at the casino? Not really, okay? It doesn't help. If you're really addicted, you'll find a way to start gambling again. There are many ways to gamble, not necessarily in the casino. Good. So our 2 answers is caring for the family and friends and who are facing the problem of gambling, and calling the hotline given in the poster. Okay? I hope this exercise has been useful for you. Any questions, you can address them, okay, to myself, Mr. Faiz, or Madam Zaina. Alright? Okay. All the best. Thank you very much.